You say you want wealth, but you have ignored the source. You speak of success, but you have not opened the book where power begins. You chase techniques, attend seminars, collect quotes, yet you overlook the truth that built the minds of every great man I ever studied. You have walked past it, every day, without seeing it, the one place where eternal law is recorded, without error. You have looked everywhere for a secret, everywhere but where it always lived. It is not in the philosophies of drifting men. It is not in the loud voices of the world. It is not found in entertainment. It is not coated with convenience. It is written in the old book. The only book that holds the blueprint of dominion, and they do not want you to see it. Because the man who sees it becomes ungovernable by fear, unshaken by failure, untouched by lack. The man who sees it becomes mentally sovereign, spiritually directed, materially unstoppable. There is a verse in Scripture, a single verse, short in words, vast in power. It is hidden, not because it is lost, but because men no longer look where truth lives. If understood, truly understood, it could rebuild your fortune, renew your mind, free your soul from every lie of mediocrity. I will not give you that verse yet, because if I did, you would do what most men do. You would nod, admire, and forget. But if you listen, if you follow me, if you stay through every word of this speech, you will not just read the verse, you will become it. When I walked with Carnegie, when I studied Edison, Ford, Rockefeller, Schwab, Hill, I saw a truth few ever notice. The most successful men were spiritual men. Not in dress, not in ceremony, but in principle. Their minds were governed by invisible law. Their actions were born of belief that they were not puppets of fate, but sons of law, masters of themselves, and behind every one of them, whether they could name it or not, was this verse, whether they knew its chapter or book. Their lives echoed its reality. They obeyed it in practice, even if they never recited it aloud, and that is why they rose. I am not here to entertain you. I am not here to comfort you. I am here to reveal what the world hides. I am here to point your eyes back to the truth that formed the foundation of every great life, and to tell you, you are not exempt. If your life is in chaos, it is because you have violated law. If your finances are lacking, it is because your thoughts are disordered. If your heart is heavy, your spirit anxious, your days filled with fear, it is because you have wandered from the word where order, peace, and dominion were written in stone. But the good news, the word has not left you. The law has not changed. The door has not shut. What built empires can still build you. It is simple, and it is hidden in plain sight. The world will teach you distraction. It will teach you noise. It will teach you shortcuts. It will tell you, follow this seminar, take this class, read this self-help book, and yes, you may learn techniques. You may gain some ideas, but they will never show you the law that governs every act of prosperity, the law that builds men who cannot be moved. This law is eternal. It is invisible. It is unchanging. You cannot earn it by luck. You cannot purchase it by effort alone. You cannot negotiate with it. You must obey it. And the moment you do, everything changes. When I studied the lives of great men, I noticed the pattern. Carnegie had it. Edison had it. Ford had it. Rockefeller had it. It was not money. It was not fame. It was a discipline of mind, a spiritual alignment with law, a certainty that they could not fail. Because they acted in accordance with truth. They did not chase wealth. They did not chase recognition. They chased understanding. They sought the principle. They built their lives upon the unseen foundation, and their lives responded. With unstoppable power, with relentless progress, they were men unshaken by circumstance, untouched by the judgment of men, unmoved by failure. They were free, mentally, spiritually, materially free, and this freedom begins where most men never look. It begins in obedience, in alignment, in the mind. It begins with understanding that there is a law, a principle, a verse, and if you follow it, all else becomes easier. You cannot buy it with desire. You cannot acquire it by imitation. You cannot stumble upon it by accident. You must seek it. You must pursue it. You must obey it, and then everything responds. Your mind becomes sharp. Your decisions become clear. Your will becomes unbreakable. Your finances obey thought. Your spirit obeys law. Your heart obeys principle, and you rise, not by chance, not by luck, not by favor of men, but because you align with the truth that never changes. The verse I speak of is simple, it is short, but it holds more power than all the seminars, more than all the strategies, more than all the books. It is the law that built empires, that lifted men from poverty to power, from failure to fortune. It is the law that makes men unshaken, unstoppable, unmoved by the world, and you have walked past it every day without seeing, but it is still here, waiting for you. For the man who chooses to obey, the world has hidden it. Because men who see it cannot be controlled. They do not follow trends. They do not bow to fear. They do not depend on luck. They act. They obey. They rise, and so will you. If you listen, if you focus, if you obey the law, it is not a matter of technique. It is not a matter of hustle. It is a matter of principle, and principle obeys no man. It governs every man. It is the blueprint of dominion, the foundation of power, the road to freedom. Every great life you admire, every fortune you envy, every empire that stands, was built on this law, and it will build you. If you choose to follow, it asks for nothing but your attention, your obedience, your willingness to align your mind and spirit. The rest follows. It is not easy. It is not fast. It is precise, and it is eternal. You will face resistance. The world will fight you. Your old habits will resist. Your friends may doubt. Your family may fear. Do not listen. Do not waver. Do not stop. Obey the law. And the world bends. The moment you understand this, you begin to see the path. You begin to act with certainty. You begin to move in power. Fear no longer rules. Failure no longer binds. Lack no longer touches you, because you are governed by law, aligned with principle, acting in obedience. And so I say to you, seek the verse, understand it, obey it. Do not treat it as a quote. Do not admire it as a line in a book. Live it, breathe it, become it, and when you do, nothing can stop you. Your mind becomes a fortress. Your spirit becomes a compass. Your life becomes a magnet for opportunity. Your wealth is restored. Your peace is renewed. Your destiny is claimed, and you will rise. Not because you are lucky, not because men favor you, not because circumstance allows. You rise because you obey law. You obey principle. You obey truth. The old book waits. The verse waits. The law waits. It is not changed. It will not change. It never changes. It built the greatest men of history, and it will build you. Do not wander. Do not look elsewhere. Do not chase shadows. The source is here. The law is here. The power is here, and it is waiting for you. You have been searching, chasing answers in the noise, listening to advice that changes nothing. You have been looking for shortcuts, techniques, formulas. All the while, the source was under your nose. It is not a concept. It is not a method. It is a law older than men, older than nations, older than empires. It has never failed. It will never fail, and it will not fail you. If you obey it, the men I studied did not stumble into success. They did not rely on chance. They did not hope for luck. They acted with certainty. They acted in alignment with this law, and they rose. Every obstacle bowed to them. Every failure became a lesson. Every setback became a setup for greater gain, and you can do the same. But you must see. You must listen. You must follow. You must stop drifting. Stop chasing the noise. Stop looking for approval. The law does not require your approval. It does not negotiate. It does not excuse. It commands. And those who obey are unstoppable. The verse I speak of is more than words. It is a blueprint for mind, for spirit, for life. It is the guide for dominion, the map for wealth, the secret for power. It is written plainly, yet hidden in plain sight. The world has hidden it, because men who see it cannot be ruled by fear, cannot be shaken by failure, cannot be touched by lack. They are sovereign. They are free. They are powerful, and you can be the same. The first step is to stop listening to the distractions. Stop looking for external solutions. Stop expecting men to hand you keys they do not hold. Everything you need is already written, already within reach, but you must obey. You must act. You must think differently. The men I studied all understood one truth. Your mind is the field of your fortune. Your thoughts plant the seeds. Your actions harvest the crop, and that field must be governed by law. If you sow chaos, you will reap chaos. If you sow fear, you will reap fear. If you sow doubt, you will reap limitation. But if you obey the law, if you align with principle, if you live the verse, your mind becomes fertile. Your thoughts become seeds of gold. Your actions become unstoppable force. You will rise faster than you imagined. Your fortune will grow. Your influence will expand. Your life will obey you. The world will notice. But it cannot stop you. It cannot touch the law. It cannot bend the principle. This is why men fail. Because they chase the world instead of law. They follow others instead of truth. They look for applause instead of obedience. You must do the opposite. You must rise in silence. Grow in solitude. Think in alignment with law. Let the world do what it does. It will make noise. It will try to distract you. It will mock your patience. Do not listen. Do not respond. Do not wander. Your focus must remain on law, on principle, on the verse that governs all success. The men I studied did not rely on luck. They relied on obedience. They did not wait for opportunity. They created it. They did not fear failure. They embraced it, because they understood it was law, not luck, that moved the world. And now, 'tis your turn. You can rise. You can claim the life you were meant to live, but you must do what others will not. See what others ignore. Follow what others forget. This verse, this law, will change your life. It will restore your mind. Renew your heart. Revive your spirit. It will build wealth, increase power, expand influence. It will make you unshakable, unstoppable, unbreakable. And when you obey it, you will look back at your old life, at your doubts, your fears, your struggles, and you will wonder how you ever lived without it. The world will continue to hide the truth, to distract the masses, to teach techniques instead of obedience, but you are not a part of the masses. You are here. You are listening. You are awake. And that is why you will rise, not because I told you, not because you read a quote, but because you choose to follow, to obey, to align, to act. And this is the final truth. The verse, when you finally embrace it, will not only teach you wealth, it will teach you law, it will teach you principle, it will teach you mastery over your mind, your spirit, your life. It will make you mentally sovereign, spiritually directed, materially unstoppable. No fear will govern you. No failure will bind you. No lack will touch you. You will rise because you will obey law. You will live principle. You will become the verse. And from this moment, the man you were dies. The man you are begins. Your mind will sharpen. Your thoughts will clear. Your actions will align. Your life will obey law. And law obeys no man. It will take you beyond the ordinary, beyond mediocrity, beyond failure. It will take you to dominion, to power, to unstoppable life. And the world will have no choice but to acknowledge your rise. But you will not care, because you will know. You are aligned. You are sovereign. You are free. The old book waits. The verse waits. The law waits, and it has always been here. It has always been available. It has always been the source. Your time is now. Your rise is certain. If you obey, if you align, if you act, do not wander. Do not doubt. Do not delay. The world will continue to sleep. But you are awake, and the awake rise. You will rise. You will obey law. You will follow principle. You will live the verse, and your life will be unstoppable. You are the man you have been waiting for. You are the master of your mind, the ruler of your spirit, the architect of your fortune. Nothing can stop you now. Now listen carefully. You have followed me this far. You have not turned away. You have not dismissed what others would. This means you are ready to see what most men never see. Ready to rise beyond fear, beyond failure, beyond lack. The verse I speak of has guided the greatest minds in history. It is short, simple, yet so powerful that understanding it changes everything. It is not hidden in some rare book. It is not buried in secret societies. It is not reserved for the chosen few. It has always been in front of you, waiting, patient, silent. Men have ignored it, dismissed it, walked past it every day, because it requires attention. It requires focus. It requires action. It is not comfortable. It does not flatter. It does not entertain. It challenges. It commands. It transforms. And when you finally see it, you will understand why men like Carnegie, Edison, Ford, Rockefeller, Schwab, and Hill rose beyond all expectation. They lived it, even if they could not recite it. Even if they never saw it written in front of them, they obeyed it in practice. And the world bowed to them, and you can do the same, because this law, this verse, does not discriminate. It does not care about your past. It does not care about your mistakes. It only requires one thing, obedience. And now, the moment has come. The verse is simple, yet its power is eternal. It is a command, a principle, a law, and it says this: whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap. Yes, that is all. Short in words, vast in power, it is the seed of every fortune, the root of every empire, the foundation of every life that cannot be moved. Think about it. Every action you take, every thought you think, every word you speak, sows a seed. Some seeds grow into wealth. Some seeds grow into power. Some seeds grow into influence. Some seeds grow into fear. Some seeds grow into failure. Some seeds grow into limitation. And the law does not negotiate. It does not excuse. It does not bend. You reap what you sow, nothing more, nothing less. This is why men fail, because they sow doubt, fear, disorder, and they wonder why their lives are lacking. This is why men rise, because they sow clarity, faith, action aligned with principle. It is so simple, and yet most men never see it. They chase techniques, they chase seminars, they chase approval, but the seed is always in their hands, always in their mind, always in their control. And now, you can control it. You can plant it. You can obey it. Every thought you cultivate, every action you take, every word you speak, sows your destiny. You are the farmer of your mind, the architect of your life, the builder of your fortune, and the law is eternal. It is unchanging. It is unstoppable. When you align with it, nothing in the world can stop you. Fear cannot stop you. Failure cannot stop you. Lack cannot stop you, because you are governed by law, not circumstance, not opinion, not luck. You are mentally sovereign, spiritually directed, materially unstoppable, and this is your path. From this moment forward, plant your seeds with intention, act with precision, think with clarity, speak with power. The world will continue in distraction. The masses will continue in noise, but you will rise, because you have seen the law. You have embraced the principle. You have accepted the verse. Whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap. This is not a quote. This is not advice. This is the law. It built empires. It built fortunes. It built men who could not be moved, and it will build you. Your past mistakes will not matter. Your failures will not hold you. Your doubts will not define you, because the seed is eternal. The law is eternal, and your opportunity to obey is now. Plant your seeds wisely. Think clearly. Act boldly. Speak truth, and the harvest will astonish you. You will rise higher than you ever imagined. You will become unshakable, unstoppable, unmoved by the world. Your mind, your spirit, your life will obey law, and you will be free. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are not a prisoner of fear. You are not limited by what others say. You are a master of law, a sowing man, a reaping man, a man who cannot be denied, and the world will have no choice but to notice, but you will not care, because your power, your life, your destiny is in your hands. The verse is simple. The law is eternal, and the harvest is yours, if you choose to obey. And now, go plant, act, think, speak, and rise, because nothing can stop a man who obeys the law. Nothing can stop you. Now you know the law. Now you know the verse. Whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap. It is simple. It is powerful. It is eternal. Your past no longer defines you. Your failures no longer bind you. Your doubts no longer control you. From this moment, everything changes. Your mind becomes your greatest asset. Your spirit becomes your compass. Your actions become unstoppable force. You are no longer a follower of chance. You are no longer a prisoner of circumstance. You are no longer a victim of the world. You are the master, the sower, the reaper, the builder of your destiny. The law waits for no one. It does not bargain. It does not negotiate. It simply responds to obedience, to clarity, to action. Plant your seeds wisely. Act with precision. Think with focus. Speak with power. The harvest is coming, and it will match the effort you sow. The men I studied rose because they obeyed, because they understood, because they acted, and you are no different. Your fortune, your freedom, your life is waiting. The world may try to distract you. It may try to convince you to stop. It may scream for you to follow the crowd. Do not listen. Do not falter. Do not stray. The law is your guide. The verse is your weapon. Your mind is your kingdom. Rise now. Obey law. Live principle. Become the verse, and the world will witness your unstoppable rise. You are awake. You are aware. You are aligned. The power is in your hands. The harvest is yours. The life you were meant to live begins today. Obey, act, think, speak, and rise. Unstoppable, forever.